Just go nuts. All right. I'm not sure if my mics are working, so give me a fucking second. And we're going to do a quick test. We are extremely shortcast this week, and I have to adjust my camera, so fucking give me a second. Oh, what the fuck? All right, so everything seems to be working somewhat okay. So give us a minute and we will start. So in the meantime, just fucking sit here and deal with this. Waiting for Ron to go get a pitcher of beer. Anyways, we are the Goon Squad Pubcast minus Dave and Betsy. So basically, it's just fucking poor old me and fucking Ron joining the show. Getting a little distracted right now, but we are fucking here, so whatever. Oh. And we're still waiting. Everybody say goodbye to Chris or whoever just left. Hi, Ryan. It's a very exciting show. My other two co-hosts are not here. Dave is doing a class out in Syracuse, and Betsy's family is in from Puerto Rico, and they are leaving tomorrow morning or something like that. So I am waiting for Ron to get a pitcher of beer from the bar, and we can continue our slightly lightened staff of a show. So in the meantime, you guys are just going to sit here and watch me make sure all the audio is working, and then we're going to get fucking weird as shit. And hopefully nobody plays that fucking jukebox because it's going to fucking piss me off. And my girlfriend just joined. Hi, Rachel. We're waiting for Ron to join the show. If I have to say I'm waiting for Ron again, I'm losing my goddamn mind. Jesus Christ, you were the slowest fuck. Didn't I tell you to get a pitcher of beer and you fucking go and get a fucking good? You ignorant slut.
Hey, we're starting.
Oh, salute, cilantro, prost, and eat lots of broccoli. All right, guys, fucking Ron is fucking here. Do you want to get on your mic and make sure your microphone is working? I'm on a little bit of a delay, like usual.
Check. I know my
All right,
mic's working.
we're still on a little bit of delay,
works.
so hold on. Give me like 15 seconds. And we're good.
Told you.
All right, so, well, I did the mic checks, and I was making sure that nothing got fucked because
I'm a man's man, so my mic always works. Or I can go without the mic and still bring it home.
All right, guys, so, now it's the official start of the show, but Betsy is not here. Her family is in town from Puerto Rico, so obviously she is spending some quality time with her bisabuela, or I don't even know. They came up here from Puerto Rico.
Quinceañera?
That's like the 15th birthday party. That's when a lady becomes a girl becomes a lady.
Yeah. So they came up from Puerto Rico, so they're all good.
They're all good. They're all good. There was a lot of concern.
Their house is gone, but they're good. Right?
No, they're actually. I guess their house is fine. My coworker Jomar.
What's his name?
Jomar, not Jomar. His name is Jomar. He hadn't heard from his family in like 5 days or something like that, but he finally got a text the other day, or a phone call that it lasted for 15 seconds, knowing that his family's doing okay, and his grandmother or his aunt or whatever is just wandering on the streets, like helping people out, like with little things. So she said that the destruction wasn't as bad as they showed it on TV. Like in the whole areas,
That's true.
and the microphone will pick that all up. So you got to be careful
Sorry,
with your
trying to.
goddamn
Just
audio,
trying-
Ron.
I was just trying to share it. My bad. Actually listening to you're talking about quinceañeras and aunts and uncles and auntie and
Yes, all of those fancy
Got
things.
it, got it.
And Draft Dodger Dave, Dave Wright, our normal co-host.
I really thought he might come for the last show tonight. Like,
Yeah.
not the last show, but
Before the
he
move.
moves
Before the
and
move.
everything.
But
Yeah, I really thought
yeah,
he'd be here.
Dave is in Syracuse or was in Syracuse.
Like an unofficial torch and hand it to me or
I
something.
know. That would have been cute as fuck.
It would have. I might have even tongue kissed him.
Dave is in Syracuse teaching a class for his new job or whatever.
He's moving to Buffalo.
Yeah, he is
And
moving
he's in
to.
Syracuse.
Well,
That
he
sucks.
still teaches classes because he's going to become the regional manager. So the region is going to be more than just Syracuse. So it's, I think it's Rochester, Syracuse, and Buffalo, but his office is going to be based out of Buffalo. And yes, I said office.
Bring me up to speed. Regional manager of what? Like,
He does sales for.
can you mention it? Or?
I don't even know the name off the top of my head. For an HVAC company, and they do sales, insulation, duct cleaning, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So
he's a sales guy for like a big HVAC company.
yes, and there
Cool.
you see them a lot at Home Depot when you see the people
Sure.
inside, like kind of doing stuff with the clipboards or whatever. That is Dave's company and Dave's
I can
workers.
see him crawling around and putting the HVAC up.
Well, he
though,
went to
like,
college for HVAC, so he's got the knowledge of it.
Let me take my shirt off. Like
Yeah, you gotta. Bert is fat.
if I see that Bert is watching, I will absolutely take my shirt off and say, "I'm the machine."
If anybody that is watching would like Ron to take his shirt off, you just throw that right in the comments section, and
If
Ron will
five
be sure to do
people-
so.
If 5 people say, "Take your shirt off, Ron," I'll do it.
I'm gonna say if two.
Not including Brian.
I'm gonna say if 2 people say, "Ron, take your shirt off," you have to do this with your shirt
Well,
off.
it's not up to you. It's,
Yeah, well, 2 people take your shirt off, Ron. Well, there's
I
one.
just want to make fun of
You
me
said it
being
was.
fat.
It couldn't be him. So Dave is teaching a class in Syracuse, from what I've been told. We were a little bit late today. I got out of work super late. I've been working on this piece of shit truck, and I had to drive all the way from Hilton all the way to Irondequoit.
And then you're missing
Two
one.
people. 2 people have said take your shirt off. 3 people have said
Well,
take your shirt off. Well, it says sort, so it doesn't
One
count.
is Brian, one is you. So I see one person.
Then we said 2. Oh, you're going for 5.
I said 5, and
It's not even
you
5
and
people.
Brian don't count.
Oh, god damn it. Well, Ryan, no counts. Anyways, I ran home, and then I forgot that I left some of the cords for the whole get up here. You actually got to slide over this way because you're not even in the frame.
That's probably not bad if I'm going to take my shirt off.
Yeah, but your face isn't even
Once
in
I
the
slide-
show.
Once I take my shirt off, it'll be in frame though.
So Dave's got one of my cords in his laptop bag, so we had to do some running around, and then we had some issues with the computer because we usually use Dave's computer, and now we're using a small
Now
child.
we're using my 8-year-old son's computer.
So
thanks, Coley.
it is fucking October 3rd.
It is.
October 3rd, 2017. We had a super late fucking start. Did we lose Christian? Did he go home?
Not yet.
No, I don't know where he went. So there's been some weird shit going on in the news. I guess that's how we'd
can
like to open the fucking show.
absolutely talk about the whole Vegas thing and everything. We can
Oh,
talk about that.
I was talking about the whole
Well, that's
Tiger
the
Woods winning the PGA. Oh, that was like 20 years ago. Never mind. Yeah.
You cannot sit over there and
Yeah.
talk.
Why don't you just come on the
Sit down
goddamn
and
show?
talk. That's right. So shut your mouth.
So our buddy Brian is in the
And-
background heckling us.
And no fight happened at all in Rochester.
Yeah, not that I'm aware of. Nothing that I'm aware of at all. Anyways, so some fucking dude in Las Vegas lost his fucking mind, and from what I've been reading on Facebook, everybody thinks they're a fucking expert, and everybody fucking knows what happened, and all these conspiracy theories. Like, let people fucking figure this shit out.
I am waiting to see why, what happened.
Well,
Seriously.
we're never gonna know because the guy fucking offed himself like a coward.
Could he not buy a ticket to the show or something? Because it looks like he
Oh,
should have been at that show. You know what I
Jesus
mean?
Christ.
He would have fit right in there. and instead he's smoking people.
Yeah, in 50, I think the last number was like 59.
Couldn't wait for a Jay-Z concert. Oh shit! Did I say that
Oh,
out loud?
oh, Jesus, Ron.
Did I say that on Facebook?
That was out loud. Hova.
No,
So
I'm just kidding. It's just odd to me that this random guy, and then there's also talkings of Muslim.
God.
He became a freaking.
Yeah, he was an.
Did you see this guy? He's
Yeah.
not into.
He was an ISIS supporter, member, and
no.
then Antifa got involved in it, and then now all of a sudden he's a member of the Klan, and all these far-fetched fucking accusations.
The guy was fucking whacked.
Exactly.
That's it.
The guy fucking obviously had something went off in his head, and he fucking lost his mind, and It is what it is, man. I mean, it sucks to say that, but we don't know why he did it. Nobody's ever going to know why he did it unless he wrote a letter and they find it in his computer or some weird shit like that.
With his mail order bride from the Philippines.
Yeah, I guess she's on her way back from the Philippines. Like, she was shocked about it. And his brother, they interviewed his brother down in Florida, and he's like, "Oh, I didn't see it coming." Like, dude, your brother had like a fuck ton of weaponry in his house.
Did you see this chick though?
The wife? Yeah, I saw one picture. Her face was blurred out, and then in another picture, it wasn't blurred out.
I've seen the picture.
Well, I saw it too, but I was like, why did they blur it out on one?
Together, unless he's paying.
He's paying for it, of course.
Like,
yeah, but she lives there too. I think anybody whose wife lives in the Philippines and the rich American guy lives in America, I'm just going to go ahead and assume that he hasn't officially had enough money to ship her over, or she doesn't have a green card or something like that. There's got to be, or she's just going to milk it and say, "Oh, I'm waiting for paperwork, mister."
Oh, he had enough money to go gamble. I mean, supposedly his brother said he already had like a gambling problem.
Yeah, and he had a pilot's license, and I guess he had some planes and all this other shit. So what I'm thinking is the guy fucking probably lost a lot of money.
Right.
And
he went to Vegas for the weekend or whatever.
No, he lives outside. He lives in
like a little over an hour with Mesquite.
Mesquite, yeah, Mesquite, Arizona, or Nevada.
But
yeah.
Seriously, that's not the case. Because if you went there and lost a lot of money, would he have showed up with 23 fucking guns and a whole bunch of ammo?
Yeah, that's another thing too.
I mean,
he showed up there. It's not like he was.
I was
like,
talking to a guy.
I
was talking to a guy tonight. So, all right, 19 guns at home, 23. Like, okay,
that's not a lot of guns though. 19 is not a lot of guns, especially
let's get past all that.
Yeah,
how did he get 23 assault rifle, whatever guns, up to his hotel room without anybody picking up on it?
Have you seen a gun before in your life? Do you know they break apart, right?
Sure, 23 of them though.
Yeah, it's like
seven suitcases up with you, and
dude, no,
nothing's clanking around, or
you can break down
a lot of metal, bro. I know, man.
It's gonna be heavy as fuck, but you can
Marine, dude.
Yeah, you can break down an AR-15 or an MP5, M16 or whatever. You can break that down in individual parts.
Probably was an AR, which is an M16, because they started with 3-round burst, and then he went to fully automatic, and then people are all like, "Oh, fully automatic." No. Well, supposedly he just filed down the pin or something. It goes semi to auto.
Well, it's like a part of a spring or something like that. Yeah.
Literally, you can YouTube that shit on.
And
how to do it.
Can buy these weapons in Arizona, because I lived in Arizona for a couple years, and I went out in the desert with my buddies shooting, and there was fully automatic weapons. I'll pull the video up right now. And these guys are out there, not 3-round bursts and not bump stops.
Fucking Pawn Stars, bro. These guys are shooting Gatling guns and stuff.
Yeah, and it's very conceivable that someone can own that. And some made a comment like, "Oh, you'd have to have a special permit." I'm like, you just happen to know some guy that knows how to build a fucking gun, and all of a sudden your semi-automatic weapon is fully automatic.
Like that. Was that guy that went to jail for raping his daughter or whatever? Was that
Jay
you
said,
know what I'm talking about?
Jay said, "Take the hat off now, at least for now."
Stop
talking to the goddamn background.
What was his name? He had his show there, the Sons of Guns or whatever it was. Yeah. The guy's in jail for like raping his daughter and shit or whatever. But
Jesus Christ,
they built guns like from scratch. They milled shit and machined shit, but
they'd have to register them though, right?
Automatic weapon from a piece of metal.
Yeah, but there's one piece of the weapon needs to be registered with a serial number for it to be
Well, it probably
to be sold. Yeah,
Sure.
I mean there's people making fucking guns with 3D printers now out of plastic and shit. Like you can make a gun, but
I hate
not
to sound stupid. I've never actually like witnessed a 3D printer.
Oh, dude, it's pretty cool.
Like
The Greece
How
Public
does that-
Library's got.
how-
I'm pretty sure the Greece Public Library has one.
how? I mean, how does it just? How does it just? It like makes it, right?
Yeah, it
It's-
makes
it's
it
not
literally makes anything you want.
It's a copy of like my phone.
It's a-
and it'll make the whole phone.
Well, it's a
Or my
3D
glass of beer.
it's a 3D print of the specs that you input into the computer, into the software. Just like a CNC machine will
Is
make
it
a
all
certain
out of
thing.
paper? I mean, the
No,
printer
it's like-
prints paper.
No, you can. It's not a
You
printer
understand
like
where I'm
that.
coming from? Like,
No,
that's
it's more
how
like
clueless I am.
it's
Like,
not a printer. It's more like
can
a.
a 3D print my glass of beer. It'll have glass and liquid. I mean,
You can't. No.
this is
It's
how
not
dumb
like that. It's like a
So
CNC.
one time I'm gonna sound dumb.
It's like a
right?
CNC machine, basically, or like a mill. It's like
Yeah,
cutting things out of a block or a sphere.
Orange County Choppers or something had that wash.
The same, very similar to like a
Yes.
billet, not billet, but the way they make the wheels, they hit it with water.
And-
But they're
yes.
using like almost like a Dremel. It's like a Dremel bit, and it's actually carving exactly the specs that you put into it. So yeah, it's not like a printer, like a piece of paper coming out. No, it's like a 3D printer. There's an arm
This is what I'm
that
thinking.
spins around and
from
goes like
a
this.
movie that like you put a monkey up there and it can copy the monkey. You know what I mean? Like this is
No,
what I
dude,
think of all these weird 3D printer stories I hear about.
I'll pull you up a video and show you real fast.
Again, this is the one time I'll admit to feeling stupid, dude. Like I don't understand 3D printer. Like
I mean, the concept's been around for a couple of years. You never got
exactly, and I've never
drunk
looked
or
into it. So this is why this is one time I'll admit to being stupid about something.
you've never like smoked a little bit of weed and been like, man, like
No.
how the fuck does that work?
I don't smoke weed
Well,
unless you're buying. No,
I mean, if you want to smoke some weed, man, we can smoke some weed.
I guess I just don't get it or believe it or whatever. That I don't know. I've heard 3D print that, 3D print this, and I just don't understand how.
Here should be a pretty good video. If I can fast forward a little bit. Yeah, so you're putting your specs in there, and they're showing. Well, this is a really shitty long video.
Well,
I'm-
can't, like share that video. So
Yeah, right. I'll just explain
I'm
it to you.
stupid. He can explain to me later.
I'll explain it to you after
on
the show.
how retire-
Basically, it's a box.
I mean, dumb. I
It's
am about.
It's a
3D
box like this or whatever. You can get them in any size, and you're taking a piece of raw material like you would like a piece of aluminum or steel, or
Right.
and it carves away at it either using water, a drill bit, or I mean, I'm not sure of the exact details for every material that you're actually going to be 3D printing, but plastic seems to be the biggest thing that they're using.
Right.
Yeah, because you could take a block
Give
of
me an
plastic.
example that they would copy or 3D print.
Like a fidget spinner.
Okay.
So you're going to take a cube of plastic, and you're going to mill away at it and tear away at it, and it's going to
You
leave
pretty
a final
much lay
form.
the fidget spinner down, and the computer like scans it with lasers and everything.
Yeah, it analyzes it. Or you could put it, or you could put,
dimensional readout of it, and then
or you could download the specs online of every aspect of it, which is going to give you all the dimensions and specifications of it, and it will recreate that just like a machine. Like I want to build this rim on for a motorcycle, like they did on Orange County Choppers.
right.
And they'd have the image up there, and then all the specs, like this has got to be this and this angle and so on and so forth, and they'd put it in the machine, and the thing would just go psh, psh,
It's
psh, psh.
what's that? The jet something or whatever.
It's like a water
That's what
jet.
Water jet.
Yeah,
There you go. That's what
exactly.
they use.
So
Which
there's
was
same
3
thing.
years into their show or something. All of a sudden, they had enough money to buy this machine, and
Those
they
things are
killed it
not-
once they got that. Like,
Those things are not cheap at all. Yeah, they're
put
always
your
trying
hand
to.
down there. Your fingers are gone. Like that shit's crazy.
Yeah, they showed a water jet cutting through a skateboard on a YouTube video that I watched. Like, how long will it take to destroy this skateboard? And they put it through the jet, and it just fucking terrorized that through like hardened fucking wood with resin and poly on it, It went through the trucks. It went through the wheels. The wheels started spinning. Then you see it shred away.
Right.
And it's cutting through the trucks itself on a skateboard. Which, if you guys know about those are fucking hardened
I
steel.
worked at HRC Hobbies. I built a shit ton of skateboards, dude.
Yeah, you did. You little
I
fucking
did.
little. And he was a skater boy.
Put all that. No, I couldn't skate for shit, but I went straight from deck, trucks, wheels. Give me what you want. Which grip tape you want. Absolutely, dude. Grip
Good.
tapes were cool to put down. You got a razor blade around the edges.
Yeah, skateboards are cool as shit. I mean, I fucking skated around for a little bit. I never really got good at it because I got shitty balance. I can rollerblade, but not skateboard. Like, I could barely do an ollie, and that was about all I could really do. So,
All right, I just threw out to Ned's. I watch you every day. Watch me for 5 minutes.
why did Nads join the show? Yeah, one of Ronnie's best good friends is Nads from Rover's Morning Glory. Hopefully
I've met him once or twice.
Yeah, hopefully he tunes in for a minute or two.
I hope he does. I
Yeah.
really do.
So, anyways, we were talking about
I'm going to see him on Friday. They're coming to town for a golf outing.
for golf.
And yeah, they do
Okay.
a golf outing every year, and he's supposed to be coming anyway.
Yeah, I mean, everybody gets. I wouldn't say you do, but I say a lot of people get like starstruck over like the simplest things. Like, oh, you're on the radio. Like, do you know who he is? I'm like, yeah, dude. I just a fucking dude on a syndicated radio show.
They say it all the time when it comes to them. Like, when people meet them or call in or whatever, they feel like they're best friends with them, or that they can say "fuck you," and break their balls like I would to you.
Mm-hmm.
But it's only because they listen every day and they feel like they're
Like you know them,
Yeah,
because you know how they're gonna react to shit. Like,
Yes.
and I'm
then
assuming
when you
these.
do that, they're kind of taken back. Like, you don't know me like that.
Well, I was at Walmart with Rachel I'd say it's like 2 weeks ago or something like that. We had to go buy some shit for her TV, and we're at the self checkout at the Walmart on Brockport, and like we were scanning items, and I heard some girl like say, Aren't you the guy from the podcast?" And I turn around, and I'm like,
What?
I was like, what? Some girl that Dave knows, but I don't know that. And she's like, "Oh, hi. It's like really good to meet you," or something. I'm like, okay. I don't know you. Hey, that's cool. That's cool shit, though. But I was just kind of like really,
100% cool.
I was just like, but I talked to maybe fucking 200 people a week that tune in for a couple minutes. Some like of our dedicated, sort of our dedicated fans, like I wouldn't say dedicated, but people that are just bored out of their mind. Like I know most of them. You know what I mean? I know most of these people, and like we're getting to know other people throughout like the episodes. Like Ben. Where is Ben, by the way? I gotta invite Ben to watch. How do I do that? I can't because it's from the computer.
He should just be watching. You put it up, so
Yeah, well, I'm friends with him. I'm friends with him on Facebook.
right. So he should see that you put it up.
Yeah. Yeah, but like I slowly get to meet people and stuff like that. But there's people that watch the show that don't comment and don't say anything and don't get involved in the conversations.
Right.
And then they see you in public. They're like, "Hi, I know you from the show." I'm like,
Kinda
ugh.
creepy.
I maybe
A little
200,
stalker.
maybe 200 people a week watch the show. But with Rover and shit like that, they got millions of people. They got millions of people that listen to their shows.
I fucking love that show, man.
Yeah.
And they are taking it to the next level.
Yeah, I don't understand this whole the aftermath. I understand that they're like just trying to expand it, and like after the show, it's the two guys got their own show now.
Yep.
But that's
Snats
on-
and Charlie, and they talk about what happened on the show. But they also
But that was the show.
Yeah, they literally go into their own shit too. That
Okay, good.
Rover, I don't think Rover listens to what they talk about because
Rover doesn't give a
that out
fuck.
here, and it's a paid subscription, so
You got to pay for it.
Yep.
Isn't there?
So-
There's got to be a way to stream it online though without paying for
dude,
it.
it's paid. It's $60 a year, dude. It's not like it's like $6 a month or something.
That's like $7 a month. Too
Yeah,
much
it's-
more than I'm going to spend.
But as a
As a dedicated listener, I can
dedicated
understand that
listener,
that's
man,
not that bad.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
And actually, like 3 or 4 people can watch it at the same time. So Brian and I split on it, and so now it's like $30 per.
Oh, so now it's
Did I just
stupid
say that
cheap.
out loud? So yeah, now it's like $30 per.
But you're allowed to do that because you're allowed to stream it on more
And
than
I
one device or something like that.
They're fucking hilarious, man, and it's.
They are. I remember,
I love
unfortunately,
it.
Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze in 1, 3.
Bless you.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
no, it's coming. Hold on.
No, it ain't. Bless you.
Dude, every time you say bless you, I don't have to sneeze anymore.
I know.
Oh.
That's why I did it.
No, I remember, unfortunately, where I was when I first started listening to him was.
Mark's watching me now. This is one of my best friends from high school. He's going to watch me for about 5 minutes.
Hi, man.
How you
Hey.
doing?
We're-
Should probably go that
Yeah, we're trying to do a video.
He told me to come over here and check it out. I said, I don't know what a podcast is. He says,
Okay.
check it out.
This is a podcast.
Yeah, we're live. I remember it.
Nothing for you.
Yeah.
All right, so
Fucking,
anyway,
I fucking really hate people sometimes.
okay.
If you guys just missed that off camera, some guy just wandered over to our fucking area, which they do all the time. Christian, hey, next time somebody comes
Yeah,
up,
what happened?
tell him not to fucking come near us. You're.
Take ID.
I hired you as security. Just don't let anybody near the goddamn.
I hired
podcast
you for,
anymore.
How much change you got on you?
Yeah. Some guy just walked up and started asking stupid questions. You might have heard it off mic, but fucking dude, if you come and watch our show. Yeah, I know. I heard him outside talking, and I don't want to deal with that.
No, hell, are you crazy?
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to get a
We
word,
would get a word in edgewise
for about an hour and a half.
Yeah, that guy is nothing but a talker. I was outside earlier, fucking having a quick little puff, and that fucking guy was out there just rambling the fuck away.
Every time I've seen that guy here, he comes in, he buys one drink.
And just talks for like 6 hours.
For like an hour and a half, he goes outside, and just whoever is out there, he'll just start talking.
Yeah,
talking.
talking.
If, you know, once people get disinterested or whatever,
He'll go on to the next
walk
person.
away and hit his pipe. He's like 60 something. Take a little fucking rip off his pipe. Come back over. Now there's somebody new out there, and he's back to it.
Yeah, I mean,
I
a
think
lot.
he's here for like 4 hours and buys like 2 beers.
Dude, they gotta have like a 2-drink minimum. If you're here for more than an hour, it's a 2-drink minimum. That's why I can't own a bar, man. Like I can't. Anyways,
It's
back to
alright, but-
back to my story. I remember listening when I was in the county jail when I was a bad boy back in my early 20s. I would wake up every morning because you had to, in the unit that I was in, you actually had to be up by 7 a.m. and your bunk had to be made, or they would kick you out of the unit. It was like an honor dorm kind of thing. And I would wake up every morning and listen to Rover. And then I went out to the greenhouse and out there watering plants from, I think, 8 a.m. until 11 a.m. And I was
How
like,
old were you?
I was 21.
I was listening to Howard when I was 21, but go ahead.
Yeah, well, that's because you're old as fuck. No, it's right when, I think it was right around when Rover started because
It was Howard, Opie, and Anthony for like. a month.
Opie and Anthony were in the afternoon on the zone, and Rover was in the morning. So I remember O&A. I remember
after Howard, O&A took over in the morning for like a month, dude. Seriously, and then Rover took over.
Yeah, so I remember Rover in the morning and Opie and Anthony
I
in
was
the
back with
afternoon.
Dare Dieters and stuff.
That's when
dude.
Dare Dieter was
Oh,
crazy. I remember the mouse traps.
Just
He went down the
everything.
hallway with the mouse traps, and they
Yep.
would tase him and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
And then they like fucking made him stop doing that because
Yeah,
it was
that's
just too
because he
controversial.
Tried to roll down a hill in a 55-gallon drum,
Oh
and the
god!
top popped off,
And he fucking
and his head popped out, and he got a concussion. He was paralyzed for like 3 hours. Like this beefcake fucking dude that
Yeah.
thinks he's.
I
He was
never.
He said it was the scariest time in his life. He didn't think he was ever gonna feel his legs again. For 3 hours, you're laying in a bed, can't feel your fucking legs.
Yeah, I remember I was in
I
jail,
think
so
he was okay with them stopping it.
yeah, I was in jail when I first started listening to the show, and I was in jail for just a little bit, and by a little bit of time, it was 9.5 months. So I didn't know what this dude looked like. I don't know what any of these dudes looked like. I could only listen to them on the radio because they don't have the internet in jail. And I always pictured Dieter to look like Mikey from what we were talking about earlier was fucking Orange County Choppers, the long blonde hair guy, just a big doofy motherfucker that just doesn't. Obviously, Mikey doesn't work out, but
Listen, it's an act.
of course it's
Him
an
being
act.
dumb. It's
Oh, what are you talking about, Rover? Oh! Yeah,
That's why he's been on the show so long. He's pretty much the only one in my eyes that has kept on a character persona.
well,
Everybody
dude,
else
Doogie's
goes into shit.
Doogie's the same person though. I hate her.
Everybody hates her. That's her job.
That's her job. It's supposed
her
to be.
job to be hated.
She's supposed to just
She'll
argue.
cry,
She's
whatever.
argue with everything, then we pick on you, and then we move on to the next topic.
Robert calls her a cunt and everything
Yeah.
else.
I just like they call her.
To make everybody hate her to get more people to watch and hate her.
Yeah, they call her Fivehead.
I've met her on numerous occasions. She's not a bitch.
She's not that bad.
She's a fucking sweetheart, dude.
Okay, good.
She's a nice fucking whatever. She's not that dumb either. But she knows that's her job on the show, man.
She's got to play the role of somebody's got to hate somebody, and this is the person.
No, she's the mom. She's the you shouldn't say that or.
Oh, Rover!
Yeah,
Rover!
So,
No! Like, shut up, you dumb bitch!
Yeah, and then he says that, then everybody else says it, and then people call in and say, "I hate this bitch." And
I'm glad this is turning into the turning into the Rover aftermath. No, it's good because I'm actually finding other people that actually listen to the show.
Is her accepting the fact that that's her role on the show.
Is Jeffrey that creepy as fuck in real life?
Worse.
Worse?
Honest to God, dude. You're asking me about this?
Yeah, because
he really is a
fucking weirdo,
dude.
Yeah. He's stuttering all the time and fuck.
Yeah.
He's full of useless information, but he's full of information. He's just not a dummy.
Rover is
smart.
a genius for bringing him on the show.
Yeah. Like, what is it, Scarson? The mother that he does.
Everything that
Reviews movies. He's like, so this guy is. His name is fucking. Then he quotes an actor's name.
She's on his wife.
Oh. Oh, and openly, and then he got some. Kid that's not even his or something.
Like, open sores.
Yeah.
Like, they fixed his teeth. They fixed his swollen nut. Like, all this is real, though, dude. This is a fucking.
They found a crackhead motherfucker.
Without crack.
Without the crack.
Yes.
He just. The head motherfucker.
And without.
Yeah.
Yes.
He just fuck
It
up.
is. Oh, very. Fuck up individual.
He said that they go to his house and shit. There's always trash. yard.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
like they're just fucking scumbags.
Son's a ceiling fan. And fanatic.
Yeah.
And Keith.
I just
He
fucking
bought ceiling fan on the ceiling. He got a ceiling fan as a present.
I just heard about this. I listened to the other episode. Like a week ago. He tried to install one and like wire it into the ceiling. He built it on the floor.
On the ceiling, yes. How do you hook that up though in the floor? He took a plug. Like an extension cord.
Yeah, put that wire in.
And fucking both part and wired it to the